You have to take all these shots before you make this three-pointer. Being a builder, that's what it takes. It's usually not the first shot. It's usually not the third shot. It's usually not the fifth shot. But granted, if it's on the 99th shot, you made it, you know? And it's about the effort and continuing to show up every day. What's going on, everybody? My name is Addy, aka Sir Stacks. Thank you so much, O'Hara, for having me as your guest here. I built my first MVP back in 2017, and I built this app called Trip Me, and that really propelled me to continue building, not only in the technology space, but also now in crypto, Web3, and AI. Building is important to me because it really sets the tone for innovation. Building allows me to really become this problem solver, to find ideas and then also be able to say, hey, how can we solve this one tiny problem by building an app? I truly believe that building sets the tone on the future, on how we go about things, and it sets the tone on innovation on how we go about things. It also creates an ecosystem for other people to be involved, and I think that's also important. And I think that the more we build, the more use cases we're able to provide, especially for crypto. What is my typical building process? Sure, let's run through it. So one of the apps that I created here on O'Hara is actually a PRD generator. This allows me to understand my purpose, understand my scope, and then what's the target audience that I'm actually building for. Once I go away from that, I go into the project objectives. Like, what am I actually trying to achieve? Like, what are my goals? And one of the important things for me when I'm building, especially vibe coding, I want to be able to provide as much context as possible in my first prompt. I usually don't like to be vague. What I'll do next is, as I'm building my features, I'll go to this other app that I built, and this is the user story. The user story now helps me map out features for the app. What I like to do is now understand the persona that I'm building for, right? Whether I'm the buyer or the seller, right? And just to make it simple for you guys. So that's pretty much my building process. This is what I use. I actually use tools that I built on O'Hara to continue vibe coding. And last but not least, if I'm feeling really, really lazy and I don't want to go through none of that jargon, and I just want something to kind of just spit out a prompt for me, then I'll just put my app name here, my app description, the features, 2 to 3 features that I would like to have, and then the tech stack that I want to build it on. So for example, I was doing a live demonstration with a class while I was teaching Vibe Coding 101, and this is a prompt. It kind of spit out a nice prompt, and then you can enhance it with AI, and it'll enhance it for you with AI, and it'll give you a more of a robust prompt. And what I do is I will copy and paste that, put it on either O'Hara or another platform, and usually here we go. This is the AI version. Usually it will really be really nice, as a one-shot or prompt, because it really organizes the project structure and the scalability of things. Usually I will take this out, and then I kind of just will leave like some of the design components, some of the performance optimizations, but I like to always give it the context as to like, what am I actually building? And usually, this AI enhanced version does a pretty good job. So it really depends on as to what I'm building to, because I don't also want to overwhelm the platform with a huge prompt, right? This is a pretty large prompt. Yeah, these are the tools that I use when I'm in my building process. It really helps me map out everything. And if anyone is seeing this, you guys are more than happy to use these tools. These tools are on O'Hara. I'm always building tools because I truly believe that the more tools we have, the more efficient we become, and the better workflows we can create for ourselves as builders. So yeah, that is my flow. That is my process. Why O'Hara? Man, that's a great question. Why not O'Hara, right? Because when I first started building on this platform, I honestly didn't know anything of it. I was just building just to build, and just for to showcase you guys. Like, the first app that I really built was GM Connect, but I built this on here because I was hearing through a friend of mine, the feasibility and the usability of like how easy it is to like build on this. And I was like, all right, maybe I give it a shot. I really do believe that building on O'Hara it's the future, right? There's never been a time where you build a product and you can launch it with an app coin. Like that's insane to me, right? For me, crypto has always been like coin first, then product, but O'Hara almost like switches that narrative. There's a lot of cool stuff being built on this platform, and I truly believe that builders will continue to come on here. So the future is bright. I am giga bullish on O'Hara and everything that O'Hara is doing, and I truly believe that with building, creativity comes first. So creators are going to be able to really find themselves in a place where not only they're vibe coding, but they're shipping products left and right. Guys, thank you so much for this opportunity to kind of just showcase my building process, my thoughts on O'Hara. Once again, O'Hara team, thank you so much again for having me. Peace and love.